So I'm Mike Turner, your friendly filmmaker, and today we're going to talk about shooting weddings with a cell phone. Whether or not you should do it, or can you even do it. Stay right there. You're going to want to see this. Hi, I'm Mike Turner, your friendly filmmaker, and today we're talking about shooting weddings with a cell phone. And it's funny because this person was asking me, Mark was asking me, I think his company is Mark Anthony Video or something like that. Mark was asking me, he was saying, hey, Mike, would you shoot this wedding with a cell phone? And he showed me some footage. And I was just shooting a wedding this past weekend, and I was talking to a photographer and a DJ, and we were talking about shooting footage with your cell phone. Because the DJ uses his cell phone to shoot footage of the weddings that he shoots, so he can put it on Instagram, which obviously makes sense. And I think he was using the new iPhone to do so, the one that has the 3 cameras in it. I'm not really an iPhone person, so I don't know what that is. I think it's the 11 or something they're up to. And I know like there's the Google Pixel that has multiple cameras in it now, and you know, cell phone camera technology is getting like really, really good. So yeah, you can shoot with your cell phone. I mean, if the lighting is good, and sometimes nowadays the cell phones are getting really good in low light too. So I think with any camera, you still need some type of lighting in like dark situations. You know, if you're shooting a reception or something, you're shooting the speeches, the first dance, and it's really dark in the room, you're gonna need to light it up. But I think if you use your cell phone in those situations, yeah, it will work. I have not used one of the newer cell phones that have like the multiple cameras in them. So I don't understand how that works exactly in terms of like while you're recording, can you switch to like a closer camera? Can you go wide? Can you go close while you're recording? I don't know the answer to that, but if you can, that really makes the cell phone a viable tool for shooting a wedding. If you can switch your focal lengths on the fly. One of the problems with like a cell phone that I have the Galaxy S7, is that you really can't zoom in. You're just shooting at whatever millimeter this is right now, which is probably like, to me, kind of looks like a 24 millimeter equivalent or something. That's all you can shoot in. And if you want to zoom in, then you have to like digitally zoom in, and that makes your picture look like total trash. So that makes it very, very useless to me for a wedding, because I can't really zoom. And in certain situations, you really do need to zoom, because you can't move your feet all the time. Sometimes you just have to be able to either swap your lens, put on a different prime lens that's closer, or just have a zoom lens in there and zoom in. And you can't really do that with a cell phone. So that's one of the reasons why I don't really like cell phones for shooting weddings. Using a cell phone to shoot something like this YouTube video, which I am using a cell phone right now. This is the Galaxy S7, like I said. And my Mayono mic that I've talked about before. I always keep a spare one in my car. I have 2 of them. I keep one in my car and there's one in my house. So yeah, I don't know. You know, there's problems. Like I said, you can't really zoom. Obviously there's no buttons. You have to do everything through the screen. So you're gonna have to touch and tap things while you're recording, and that might shake the picture a little bit. So I don't really love that you don't have buttons on it. You guys know how I feel about buttons, man. So buttons on the camera to me is very important. Quick ways to click things on and off and switch things on and off. And I mean, there's not a lot of video tools that come native on a phone, but you can get apps that will add them, you know, like Filmic Pro. So, you know, I guess it's a problem and it's not a problem, because you can kind of resolve that. You know, there's limitations to a phone. Definitely not impossible to shoot a wedding with it. Definitely possible to do it. I just don't think it's a good look. I don't think it's the most professional thing when you're shooting like a wedding that costs a lot of money. If you're doing something that's super low budget and you already told your clients that you're going to be shooting with the phone and they're okay with it, then go shoot with your phone. Who cares? Because they're okay with it. But I wouldn't just whip that out and like, surprise, I'm shooting with my phone. Like I just, yeah. Just put yourself in their shoes. How would you feel if you just pay someone $2,000 and they whip out like some old ass phone? I don't know. But I'm gonna leave you with this. This is gonna be kind of a short video. I once saw this poster in someone's office. I can't remember where I was. It might have been a doctor's office, or I don't know where I was. But the poster said, it was a picture of What's that actor's name? Oh, why is it escaping me right now? Nicolas Cage. It was Nicolas Cage. And he looked all drugged out. I don't know where they got that picture from, but he looked all drugged out and he was dressed up as Superman. Eyes were all droopy and everything. And the caption in the poster said, just because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it. And I thought that was hilarious because, yeah, he's an actor. He could play Superman, but he's not the best Superman. So, yeah, I can shoot with my cell phone at a wedding, but it's not the best camera for it. It's not the best look for it. Yeah, it might work, but there's better tools. That's my opinion. Anyway, I'm Mike Turner. Thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you soon. But of course, before we leave, don't forget to check out www.mediahammock.com/use because I have used gear on there, and it's going for good prices. We already had a sale on the Panasonic 35-100 f2.8 lens. You know, let's go ahead and get some more sales on there. There was a Sony NX80 on there. It is gone now. But there should be a Canon XF400 on there too, as well as some other items. So go ahead and check it out. There might be something on there, some good deals. Go get them. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you soon.